Well, it looks like we're coming up on the big election here in the next probably 35 days or so. I want to show you a template that might be helpful to you. I don't care where you are on the political spectrum. My job here is not to tell you who to vote for, but it is a template that I like to use that helps me think through who is the best candidate for me. And I think that if you take this template, you could easily apply it to yourself, no matter, like I said, where you fall on the spectrum. I always like to start off with principles. What are the principles that the individual believes in? Or another way of saying it, or what are the universals? What are the big ideas or principles that the particular candidate represents and stands for? One example in the areas of politics would be, for instance, some people believe as a principle that government should play a bigger role as a safety net in society. So that would be one of your big principles. You're going to look for a candidate that believes in that principle. Other people are going to believe that government should play a much smaller role and that the government should give that power over to individuals. And that's going to be your basic principle. So you're going to look for a candidate that lines up with that kind of a principle. There are dozens of principles that we need to be aware of, what we believe. What principles do we believe are most important? So be clear on what those things are and line them up with the candidate that you think most aligns with your principles. And then you move to policies. And the policies flow from the principles. These are going to be more specifics. So these are going to be specific actions that the candidate is going to take or says they're going to take. This is going to be their plan, whether it's an economic plan, foreign policy plan, whether it's a social plan, whatever those things are, you're going to want to make sure that their policies are in line with their principles and that they line up with your principles. Very, very important. And then thirdly, I like to look at the prior record of the individual. What have they done in the past? What have they accomplished in the past? What have they failed in the past? Do I believe that their prior record, whether it's in that particular domain of politics or outside of it, do I believe that they have a prior record that's going to support their ability to effectively pass policies and get and to support the principles that you believe in? And then finally, the last one is personality. Personality is essentially one's personal taste. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different way that they resonate with different people. I put this number 4 because honestly, I think it should be the least important of these 4 because it is a matter of taste. I think your principles should be the most important because those are the essential core beliefs that you believe in. Policies are going to be those things that drive the principles and accomplish them. Prior record is going to be that part of the individual or the candidate that shows that they're capable of doing what they say they're going to do. And then their personality is going to be a personal taste. It's going to be whether or not you just like the person, enjoy the person, respect the person, and even do they have the ability with their personality to get the job done effectively. So I hope this helps you. Again, it doesn't matter where you fall on the spectrum. I think these 4 things are critically important to think about. So I hope this is a good tool for you as we come into these next 35 days or so to the election. And you guys just do all that you can to be as informed and prepared as you can to cast the vote that's going to be in your best interest and in the interest of the common good.